Hello, hello. I am Coach Cori Sartori. I empower high-achieving women to shift their mindset to grow in their self-belief, confidence, and business. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how making small changes daily can help you transform your life. But before we dive into that, I want to share with you a little bit about me. I became a holistic life coach in 2016. And the reason I started my business, Mars Holistic Wellness, and became a coach was because I had spent many years working on myself. So I was in a codependent toxic relationship for over a decade. And at that time, I didn't know that my relationship was toxic or codependent. I didn't realize how miserable I was. I knew I was unhappy. I knew I wanted my life to be different, but I didn't know how to get there. And it was so much easier to blame my partner because he was active in drug and alcohol abuse than it was to acknowledge that I was also part of the problem. And so I spent years off and on going back and forth in this relationship, and it was just not great. And I wasn't my best self. I wasn't a good person. And I wasn't even aware of that either. I drank almost daily, so I didn't have to acknowledge or feel my feelings. It was so much easier to push them down and ignore them to really be present with them and understand that I wasn't showing up in the world the way I wanted to. I wasn't being the person that I wanted to. I really had no drive or direction. I did great at my job because I could go there and escape my life, and I could be a really great leader, and I could support people and help them grow. And I think part of why I wanted to be a coach was because I was really good at coaching and feedback and people development and leadership within my career. But my personal life was a joke. It was a complete mess. And so in 2012, I decided to end my codependent relationship. And guess what? I was still miserable. My life still sucked because I wasn't putting in any work on myself. I wasn't taking care of myself mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. I was just hoping things would work out. And I think a lot of my life, I didn't think that happiness was meant for me. And so I didn't really pursue it. I just thought that I was meant to be miserable. And so after I had ended my relationship, I watched the documentary The Secret, and it's about manifestation or visualization, if you ever have seen it. And I was like, ooh, this is interesting. And then in the summer of 2013, I moved back to Salt Lake City, and I'm so grateful. I had some friends that shared with me, oh, read this book. They started giving me a little bit of what self-development looks like. And then I was introduced into vision and goals, and then I started doing workshops and seminars. And so I spent years of my life working on myself, something I still do every day. Self-development is part of my everyday. But from 2013 to 2016, I had done so much growth that I was like, I have to share this with other people. And so in 2016, I started my business, Mars Holistic Wellness. And I have been coaching women since then, helping them grow their self-belief, confidence. I've supported them in letting go of limiting beliefs, building their business, and so much more. And so I'm truly blessed that I get to help women transform their life and transform their business. I love what I do, and I'm incredibly grateful to be a coach. So let's talk about why doing small little changes, small little things every single day really will help you transform your life. And so I want you to think about when people do their New Year's resolutions, right? They're all in. It's like, oh, here's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to quit this. I'm going to start this. And then a lot of people after a week, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, after a month, they quit because they don't see those immediate results. And that's not how it works. If you want something to change in your life, if you want to lose weight, if you want to be healthier mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you need to be committed to doing small things daily to help you get there. I know that the reason that people fail when they set their resolutions at the beginning of the year is because, maybe their resolution is, I want to lose 30 pounds, or maybe it's, I want to go to the gym every single day. Like, they're setting these big goals and then they're rushing to get there and they don't see the results immediately. And so they quit, or they take on too much, right? So they say, okay, I want to start going to the gym every single day. And they haven't been to the gym in 5 years. And so very quickly they fall off. And so that's why I know it's so important to start with small changes, right? As they compound over time, that you will start to see results. And so that's one thing I want to share with you too is if you have a big goal, if you have something that you want to accomplish, you need to start small and start doing small things daily, because if you don't, we don't see those results right away, and so we quit or we get defeated, and that doesn't serve anyone. I think a lot of times when I work with a lot of clients on achieving their goals, and right, they have a huge big goal, say they want to be a millionaire in 5 years. Well, okay, that's a great goal, but they don't know how to get there. They don't know the importance of taking those small actions daily. And so they see this big goal in front of them, and then they don't know how to get there, or they think they have to do these big, crazy things to get there, and then they just quit and they just give up. And so today I wanted to talk to you about how making small changes daily can really impact your life. Because I know, as somebody who is a big believer in creating positive, healthy habits to transform your life, I know that these small changes can help you. And for me, when I started my self-development journey, when I started to choose to transform my life, it was with small steps. And I don't even think I was super aware of how these small things I started to do daily were going to impact me in the future. But I'm so incredibly grateful that I chose to do these small actions daily. And some of those small actions for me was to start moving my body daily. So I was that person where I would go to the gym and I was very inconsistent. And most likely, I know now that I'm the person where I have to go to a class. I can't go to the gym. I get bored and then I leave. So I have to be able to go to classes. And so I started scheduling in time for me to go to a yoga class or go to a CrossFit class or different fitness classes. And that small action helped me to really start feeling healthy, and I wanted more. And so another action I took was I decided to stop having so much sugar. So I cut out sugar and creamer from my coffee. I stopped drinking soda, which I didn't really drink that much anyways. But just even those little bits really helped me feel better and look better by cutting those things out. Some other small changes I did was a big change is I wrote out my vision and goals, and then I started making small actions daily to help me get to those goals. So that's changing eating habits and changing my fitness, changing the way that I was showing up at my job and my career, and just making small changes in the way that I spoke to people. It really transformed my life. And so if there's a book called The Slight Edge, and I read this book many years ago, and it really made an impact on me, because one of the things he talks about is these small habits, these small changes that you make daily to really transform your life. And I remember reading in the book, he shared something. If you go to a fast food place today and you get a cheeseburger and fries and a sugary drink, you're not going to have a heart attack today. But if you do this every day for 20 years, you're probably going to have a heart attack. But he also talked about saving money. So say that you choose to save $1 a day. Well, in 30 days, you're only going to have $30. But if you do this for 20 years, you're going to have almost $220,000. And if you put that in an IRA or a savings investment account, the interest will help you have even more money than that. And so small changes will compound over time and really help you get you from where you are to where you want to be. And so I want to share with you today some actions that you can start implementing into your daily life. They're just small changes, small things to add into your life that can really help you go from where you are to where you want to be. So the first thing I want to share with you is start a gratitude practice. And this can be super small. It will take you less than 5 minutes. It will probably take you less than a minute to do this. So this is something that's really powerful. And if you don't already have a gratitude practice, I challenge you, this one thing will really help you transform your life. And so that can look like journaling. You can take time to journal 3 things you're grateful for that happened in the past 24 hours. Or you can also speak out loud things that you're grateful for. I always say at least 3 things you're grateful for every day. You can also choose to text somebody in your life 3 things that you're grateful for and ask that they do the same for you. And this is simple. This is super easy. It's a small thing that you can start doing every single day. Put an alarm in your phone to remind you to choose to be grateful. Because when you are grateful for all of the things you already have in your life, you are going to receive more from the universe to be grateful for. And so if you do nothing else that I offer you in this live, do this. Having a gratitude practice is transformational. I know for me, because I was for so many years just toxic and negative and unhappy. And when I started focusing on gratitude, I became a happier person. I became a kinder person. I just became a better version of myself. And so this is one thing. If you do nothing else, do this one thing. So the next thing I want to offer you, a small thing you can start doing daily that will help you transform your life, is to move your body for 20 minutes. And it doesn't have to be an hour, right? Like, that's the thing, is when people start their New Year's resolutions, they're like, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. I'm going to go to the gym every day. And then they realize that they hate going to the gym, or, it's hard, which it can be. Making yourself go there every day can be hard. But if you just choose 20 minutes, it doesn't even have to be 20 minutes. You can start with 5 minutes, and then the next week do 10 minutes, and then the next week do 15 minutes, and then the next week do 20 minutes. But if you start moving your body every day for at least 20 minutes, you will start to see changes in your health and your happiness, especially if you get outside and get in nature. I think that is so powerful. We know that nature can just be so healing. And so start moving your body for at least 20 minutes a day. And you don't have to start with 20 minutes. Start with 5, and then 10, and then 15, and then 20, and just build weekly. And then maybe you'll get to 60 minutes and you'll absolutely love it. So the next thing I want to share with you that can really help you transform your life, a small thing you can start doing daily, is meditate for 5 to 10 minutes. Just sitting in silence, having time by yourself, can be so powerful. It can be so healing. It's something that I do as part of my morning routine. Is I will either listen to a guided meditation, or I will speak a mantra in my mind, or sometimes I will just try to sit in silence and be the observer. And so taking time to meditate can be so healing, and really can help you learn more about yourself, right? Because as those thoughts come in, you can shut them down. But it's interesting to see what comes up for you in those moments. And so I challenge you to start trying on meditation. Meditation is so powerful. The next thing that I want to share with you, an action you can start taking daily to help you transform your life, is to start speaking out loud positive affirmations or new self-beliefs. So when you start speaking kindly to yourself, when you start changing that negative self-talk to positive self-talk, you can transform your life. And this will take you a minute. Like, I have my positive affirmations written out. I have about 10 that I speak out loud every single day. And they help me be in a positive mindset. They help me stay focused on my goals. And they help me believe in myself. And that one small thing can really help you boost your self-belief and your confidence, which is so valuable. It will help you be a better human being. It can help you be a better business owner, and so much more. So positive affirmations are incredible. I challenge you to start speaking some out loud every single day. And when you're speaking them out loud, make sure you're speaking them out in the present moment. I am, I have. The last thing that I want to share with you to help you transform your life by changing one small thing is cut one thing out of your diet that is not serving you. So if maybe that's soda, maybe that's fast food, but if you can cut something out of your diet that doesn't serve you, you may not see that impact today or tomorrow or next week, but in 3 months, in 6 months, in a year, you will see the transformation within your body. And that one small thing can change your health and change your life. And so there are so many things that you can start doing, new daily habits that you can add into the habits you already do, right? Like, you already brush your teeth in the morning. So what is a habit you can add on to that? Maybe it's a gratitude practice. Maybe it's moving your body. So making small changes to your daily habits will absolutely transform your life. I promise you, because there are so many books on this subject. It is something that I teach my clients from day one when we get on our calls, and it's absolutely transformational. If you want more support in transforming your life and your business, then I am ready to help you. I have 4 spots left for my coaching program, my one-on-one coaching program for July, and I am ready to support you in transforming your life and your business. In my 6-month program, I support you in building your self-belief, your self-love, your self-worth. We work on your confidence. We create vision and goals for yourself and your business. We also work on letting go of your limiting beliefs and so much more. My coaching program is incredible. It is so powerful. I've already helped dozens and dozens of women work through this program, and everyone has just wonderful, wonderful things to say. So I challenge you, if you are ready to transform your life, send me a DM right now with the word program, and I will get connected with you and share more information on how my coaching program can support you. If you're watching this on YouTube, then go ahead and send me an email at Cori@marsholisticwellness.com, and we'll get connected and I can support you in transforming your life and your business. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I look forward to connecting soon.